So, hi Hansa.
Hi, Sue.
So, hi. So Hansa, for those of you out there who don't know who she is, Hansa Raja Jones is founder of a local community organisation called Holding Space. Would you like to tell us a little bit about Holding Space and what was the motivation behind setting this up?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Sue. So Holding Space I set up last September, just following a period where I was going through as a family and then dealing with mental health in our family, and kind of realising what little support there was out there for families who were going through these challenges, particularly when you've got a child who's got mental illness and you can't get through the normal statutory services. So those parents who don't get through CAMS, who don't get to see a professional, what happens to them? So hence Holding Space was set up to support families in particular who are caring for a child with mental illness. And that could be whether it's the child going through that or the parent going through it. And really my big aim was to support the whole family, because it's often people around the edge that are left out and are not supported because the resources aren't there. So it's a very holistic approach to supporting the whole family through any mental health challenges that they're going through. So we launched this in September, as I say, with the aim of really, I truly believe that if we educate, support and empower people, then we can make a massive difference, especially to the next generation. And we can start to save lives through support and intervention. So we run 3 support groups in Eastbourne, and obviously before this crisis they were all face-to-face, and giving people a chance just to come and connect and be supported. Often you feel like you're on your own, I think with any illness, but particularly mental illness, you kind of feel like you're completely on your own, that nobody understands, and you kind of feel very, very judged. And I think as a parent it's really hard parenting. But when you're caring for a child, that's even harder. You know, you feel like you've failed and stuff. So our support groups are really safe, confidential space for people for parents really to come and connect, to be supported, to talk. And I want to build this community in Eastbourne and further afield that starts to support each other around mental health, and they feel safe to do that really. Within our organisation, we've got therapists, been absolutely incredible with the team that have actually come through and to help support. So we have an amazing group of therapists, all professionals within adult and child mental health expertise that we can signpost families to as well. So not here to take the role of the NHS, not here to take the role of CAMS, but we know there's so many people that fall into that gap. So if we can help with that early intervention, we can signpost you to one of our team of therapists for that support, for that early intervention, get that into place, give people their lives back. I think that's my main message is, you know, mental health is an illness. It is like anything else, it's an illness, and you will get through this. And we want to walk with you, Holding Space. Very much we hold you, we walk with you, and we'll get you through it, and you're not alone in that.
Fantastic. It sounds so inspiring, Hansa. So
Thank
inspiring.
you.
I know you've done so much work already, which is great. Really well done.
Thank you.
So how are things different now with the virus and not being able to meet people face to face? How have you adapted to that?
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Crazy times that we're living in. I think there's so much fear around, so much anxiety around. Isolation in itself is, you know, had a massive impact on everybody. So we have gone online, I think like everyone else. We've adapted really quickly. So we are now running 3 online mental health support sessions a week. We do a Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. We do a Thursday morning at 10 o'clock and a Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. So hopefully, you know, those times, there's something for everybody in those sessions. They're safe, they're confidential, they're really informal. So it's an opportunity, they're via Zoom, to come together, to talk, to share, have a laugh, make new friendships. And the real beauty about Zoom is that you don't need to show your face if you don't want to. So you can chat, as you know, but you don't have to show your face. So you can maintain that anonymity if you want to. But we do really emphasise that boundary, that what happens in that space, in that group chat, stays within that group chat, and we respect each other as well. We share strategies. So last Thursday we were talking about cooking and the benefits. Just to give you an example, benefits of cooking on mental health. We were sharing recipes. If you have a look at our Facebook page, one of the guys had made a cake, and that was his therapeutic time. So, it's giving people that connection while they're isolated. And it's getting over that fear and that anxiety and being able to connect. Great. Just be able to see a face as we are doing today, and have that human connection. Absolutely. Not the same as face to face, but at least we've got that technology and we can adapt.
And is there a kind of limit to how many people can be in the group?
Not at the moment. We're very lucky. We get between 8 and 15 people per session. So, they've been so well received and appreciated. We'll take it week by week. We'll see if groups grow, we'll find a way to adapt.
Absolutely.
So they're not massive groups.
Good. And if I wasn't living, for example, if I wanted to attend one of your groups and I wasn't living in Eastbourne, but there's an online version of the drop-in, would I still be able at this point to join you, or is it just for Eastbourne community?
No, it's holding space generally is for anybody within Eastbourne and the surrounding areas, and I think the beauty at the moment is we're online. So we've got people from as far as Upfield at the moment, and we have people from Bexhill, from Pett. So online, you can just hop on and be supported. And going forward as well, people, when we get back to our face-to-face groups, as long as you can travel into Eastbourne, it's open to everybody, because mental health doesn't distinguish. There is no criteria in mental health. So, we want to be as open as we can and accessible to absolutely everybody.
Fantastic. Thank you. So I think we've covered all the questions. I'm just checking here.
You talk a lot.
Well, no, I think it's great. You've said everything I think that's needed to be said. You're looking for people to get involved. You've mentioned that. How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, definitely. So we're always looking. We're a really small organisation. So I say we did start in September. There's about 20 of us, from volunteers to therapists. An amazing team behind this. But we're always looking for more volunteers. So anyone that wants to get involved. Often people ask how they can get involved. You can get involved with the face-to-face groups when we're up and running again. You don't need to have a counselling background or anything like that, but just the ability to listen and just have that friendly face and support one another is what's really important. I very much say to people to work from their heart. If you've got a heart-centered approach and you just want to make a difference, then get in touch with us and become a volunteer. We're always looking for more trustees, so we do have a board of trustees, but in particular we're looking for a treasurer at the moment to help. We are fortunate, we are getting some grant funding in, so it'd be really nice if we can have a treasurer to help us manage that. If you've got any experience in fundraising, as Sue said, we are a community organisation, so we're very limited. All of us do this voluntary at the moment. We're all volunteers. Nobody gets paid for doing this. We've all got a passion and a heart and want to make a difference. So fundraising is top of our agenda this year when life returns. Anyone that's got experience with grant funding, any experience really. It's I'm not going to kind of limit it. I think we've all got skills, we've all got expertise, we've all got something we can give, and it's using the expertise and the skills that person has got within our organisation. So get in touch with us in terms of volunteering, in terms of supporting us through sponsorship, through fundraising, through business partnerships. However you feel you can help. Mental health, I think, is going to get worse. I think this, situation we're in now, it's going to have long-lasting effects on all of us, really. particularly those that do kind of experience mental illness. So, as much as we can support to get this community, to get society back together again, and support one another, I'm sure if you're listening, there's something you can help with and you can give back to. So do get in touch with us, and we'll give you the details at the end of this video.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Hansa. Just can't thank you enough. And lovely to speak with you. If people want to get in touch, we will leave the details on the post.
Yeah. So just very quickly, they can get in touch through Facebook. So it's Eastbourne Holding Space on Facebook. If you Google that, there's our website, which is www.holdingspace.org.uk, or you can email, which is contact@holdingspace.org.uk.
Fantastic.
Thank you, and I just want to say a huge thank you to you. So Sue is part of our Holding Space team and absolutely amazing. So watch out, because we'll be doing an interview with you as well soon.
Oh no. Oh, it's lovely to speak with you on here, and excellent. Thank you so much. Well done.
Thank you, Sue.
Okay, speak soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.